morning, Sunrisers. I'm Dr. Karen Emerson, and today I have my head technician, Katie. And this is Chewie. He's a 4-year-old little dwarf bunny, and Chewie has had a history of basically having tooth problems. And bet you're thinking, rabbits, tooth problems? Well, this is actually very, very common in the dwarf bunnies. For some reason, their mouths are kind of malaligned, and when they're chewing their hay or eating their food, the teeth aren't rubbing constantly together. And we've actually got some videos or a photo we're gonna actually show you guys where you can actually see the inside of the mouth where the tooth is growing up too tall. These guys have continuously growing teeth, so it is so important for them to constantly chew. And Chewie's mom has him on the correct hay, the pellets. He's just more predisposed to having teeth issues. So what we do is twice a year she brings him in, and I actually put a scope in Chewie's mouth and I look at all the teeth. And this past time, Chewie started having a little bitty, basically, lesion on the tongue, and he actually had some teeth on the inside that were growing like a spike. So every time he would try to chew, that little spike of tooth was rubbing the tongue. And of course, in bunnies, they hide their illness. So if you got to be very, very observant, and I think it's just a good idea to have them checked up twice a year, especially if you have a dwarf bunny, so we can check those teeth, because that can cause them to stop eating. And when bunnies stop eating, that can be a downward spiral, and it can kill them because they have to have enough food, because they basically they eat hay all the time, just like a cow. So it's very, very important to do that. He went under anesthesia. It was very, very safe. We put bunnies under anesthesia all the time, and I actually went in and I actually filed down his teeth. And while we're in there, we look at all the teeth. Not only are the back teeth sometimes affected, sometimes the front teeth are affected where they grow too long, and that will cause them to be able to not be able to pick up food. So if you have a bunny, or you're thinking about getting a new bunny, or your bunny's never been to a vet, please call, make that appointment. I promise your pets will thank you.
WCBI Animal Health with Dr. Emerson was brought to you by Emerson Animal Hospital in West Point.